Hey everybody, I just wanted to touch base again and follow up on that story about Brandon Keith Riley Mitchell, the creepy sex offender who was not legally allowed to adopt a child but found a way to get a baby through a surrogacy program. Well, I wanted to see if there was any update on that, and I found some more information basically detailing how they went about doing it and the people that they used as a surrogate basically not knowing anything about his history. So I did a little bit more digging, and this is what I found. It turns out to do the surrogacy, they basically had a fundraiser, which did not indicate details of Riley Mitchell's prior conviction in 2016 for sexual abuse of children and possession of child pornography. Logan Riley announced in November of 23 that the couple had found a surrogate after creating 4 embryos through an egg donor program in 2020. He said, after 3 long years of searching, a family friend reached out in early 2023 to see if we were still looking. The since-deleted fundraiser read, after multiple conversations and a great connection with her family, we decided to proceed. Our surrogate went through extensive medical and social worker evaluations in order to be approved for surrogacy. Once approved, the lengthy legal and financial process began. We are so excited that our amazing surrogate will carry one of our embryos for us, helping to expand our family. I would like to make a note that the surrogate had to go through lengthy psychological evaluations to become a surrogate, but the creepy pedophile didn't. A district attorney in Pennsylvania where the couple lives is now calling for legislative action while noting current state law did not preclude Riley Mitchell from becoming a father. I thoroughly appreciate the concern and outraged emotions expressed by many that a loophole exists in the law that allows a registered sex offender to become a parent through surrogacy without the same intense scrutiny, accountability, and judicial oversight mandated for the adoption process, York County District Attorney Tim Baker told Newsweek. This is an issue ripe for review and remedy by our Pennsylvania legislature. Baker said he had full confidence that York County elected officials would pursue any constitutionally permissible legislative actions to protect the child. Pennsylvania law currently does not, in and of itself, prohibit a registered sex offender from becoming a parent through surrogacy, Baker added. Given this fact, no one presently has brought forth to my office an allegation of criminal violation being perpetrated by Mitchell in York County. Accordingly, my office lacks any legal basis to act in this matter. There is a petition to remove the child. More than 3,000 people have signed a petition that was launched on that Tuesday calling for the boy to be removed from the home of the couple who live in the southern Pennsylvania outside of York. There is no indication or suggestion that the child has been harmed in the care of his parents. A Tier 1 registered sex offender, Brandon Keith Riley Mitchell, was convicted in Pennsylvania for the sexual abuse of a minor and is publicly listed on the Megan's Law Registry, the petition reads. Despite this, he and his partner have recently obtained custody of a newborn baby through surrogacy. This is possibly only due to a dangerous legal loophole in Pennsylvania that allows sex offenders, even those convicted of crimes against children, to access custody through private or unregulated reproductive arrangements. Repeated attempts by Newsweek to reach Riley Mitchell and Riley were unsuccessful, but Peter Crosta, Riley Mitchell's former attorney, said his client has served his sentence and completed post-conviction requirements without incident. No law prohibited Riley Mitchell from becoming a father, Crosta emphasized. No, I'm sorry, he just hasn't gotten caught again, or he's being more careful about it this time. Once a pedophile and once a predator, always a predator. Now, what's even a little more crazy is what the surrogate knew. It says the husband of the couple's surrogate, meanwhile, told Newsweek Riley Mitchell did admit to having prior interaction with the law, but said the matter had been resolved. So the piece of shit lied and didn't even offer up that information because he knew nobody in their right mind would give a child to a monster like him. He said he had something in my past, but had gone through the court system, Theodore Martinovich told Newsweek, adding that he ultimately balked at Riley Mitchell's offer to provide more details. I didn't know the story, and I didn't care to dig into it, he said. Well, I don't know. If it's me and somebody had a run-in with the law and dealt with it, I might be a little curious to ask. So it sounds like these guys found the perfect people to be surrogates who clearly were told that he's had a run-in with the law in the past, and they just didn't give a shit to even ask. So, I don't know. It's nice that there's a petition, but I'm still looking to see if there's anything coming up recently, if there's any movement on the petition, if it's even doing anything, or if there's a chance that they can get this child taken away from him, or if it's just going to be one of those things, well, he did his time, so I guess you just forget the fact that he's a creep and a monster and an offender, and just let this poor baby be in their home with no defense if they wanted to do anything, because who would know in the privacy of their own home what they might be doing to this child. You hate to think the worst of people, but this guy's already made it clear that he's quite the piece of shit. So that's an update, guys. If I hear more, I will share it with you. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.